All right, this is Ben Fishman with the morning sales talk. We'll call it something like that. This is really just an intro. This is going to be something I'm going to be doing here. It's going to be a series where, we just people in retail sales, I feel like don't always get the best training. I mean, like a lot of jobs are like that, but there's a process to doing well in retail. And I mean, I've sold everything. I've sold cars, I've sold real estate, I've sold furniture, I've sold pools, hot tubs. I mean, I wasn't like the best at selling all those things. I've done telemarketing, I wasn't good at that. But I do know my niche, and some of you are kind of in the same niche that I'm in. And if I can help you out, if I can help you out, great. If not, then maybe you can pass it along to someone else. So yeah, I've been in sales for almost 20 years, and I just, like I said, I've sold a lot of things, and I've been around the block a few times as far as like different types of customers, different types of companies, different types of situations. So there's a lot we'll talk about, a lot of good stuff. Like I said, this is just an intro. I'm just going to make this a morning thing before I go to work, just like 2 to 5 minutes, just some tips, just what's going on. Comments. Let me know if you have any questions or anything, or any way I can help you. And like I said, this is just the pilot. One thing I would say for this first episode is, a lot of people they go straight to the sales, but I'm gonna ask you, are you prepared? Are you ready? Do you have, do you know your product? Do you, are you familiar with your floor? Do you know where things are? Are you familiar with the type of area you live in? Do you know your sales? Just or are you just going there and winging it? Do you have your tape measure? Do you have a pen? Do you have a calculator? Do you have or your tablet or whatever you use in different situations? But you got to have your stuff ready. You can't just go in and just wing it. You know, you got to spend a little time. I mean, it takes effort. It doesn't take much though. Read up on your product. Try it out. You're in the store, you got a lot of downtime. Don't just sit there. Like I sell mattresses. Not busy. I have busy days, really busy days where I don't sit, but I also have days where I don't get up. Not really, but there's a lot more that can be done, and a lot more that can help you generate more sales and ways to close easier. Without having to be like high pressure. I don't like high pressure salesperson. I'm not a high pressure salesperson. Most people will tell you that if you deal with me, I'm pretty reasonable and I'm not intimidating or aggressive, and we'll talk about all that down the road. But basically, I just want to start off by saying, this is going to be a morning thing, usually right before work if I have time, and eventually, we'll have a series and a routine. But for now, just have your stuff ready, be ready to go, know your product, have your tools on you. And by tools, have your pen, have your tape measure, your calculator. Don't use your phone as a calculator. That's one thing, because then all of a sudden now it looks like, oh, this guy whipped out his phone. He's probably answering a text message real quick. You pull out your calculator, it's going to look a lot more professional, and it's also, it's going to not. It's because if you pull out the phone, that is discouraging. Also, have your phone on silent, because I cannot tell you how many times my phone rang and a customer was like, psh, and then just they weren't interested anymore. So a few tips for today. Like I said, this is the pilot. We'll be going into it more, and we're going to have a whole series. So enjoy your day, make a lot of sales, and hit me up in the comments if you have any questions or suggestions. Have a great day.